My friends and I are getting together for lunch. Do you want to come with us? I'm sorry, but I don't like eating out. So you like to eat at home, right? Yeah, I like to eat at home. Oh, why? I think it is cheaper and healthier to eat at home. You can cook your favorite dishes with fresh ingredients. But when you eat out, you can experience many delicious and strange dishes that are prepared by restaurant chefs. Everyone has different favorite dishes, and restaurants may satisfy all tastes of their customers. At home, you can learn how to cook foods that you and your family love. And you can even cook dishes from around the world. All recipes are available online. Eating at home is both nutritious and cheap. It's not much cheaper. Why not? When we eat at home, we do the preparation, cooking, and serving of the food ourselves, and, therefore, do not need to pay the labor costs of the cook, waiter, and other restaurant staff. Meals at restaurants cost 2 or 4 times more than meals prepared at home. But I find eating at home troublesome. You will waste a lot of time cooking home meals. I think eating out will be more convenient. I don't have to prepare and wash up afterwards. I think that spending time with my family and loved ones are really worth it. Family mealtimes are the perfect opportunity for family to connect. After eating, everyone will help each other clean up. Sounds great. Food stands, or fast foods, are very harmful to your health. Some ready-to-eat foods have more oil, salt, and sugar than home-cooked food. When you eat out, you'll eat more than usual because you tend to order more. That tends to lead to obesity. I think I should manage my time to prepare meals. You should. Hi, James. Hi, Lucy. Mary and I are having plans for dinner. Do you want to come with us? Yeah, that would be nice. Where will we eat? Someplace you've never been before. A new Korean restaurant opened last week, which is named Seoul House. Oh yes, I've heard of that one. I've passed it by a few times, but I haven't had the chance to try it. Everyone I've spoken with says that this restaurant is great. Yeah, this Korean restaurant has good reviews. All the reviewers recommended going to this restaurant at least one time. Fantastic! I really want to enjoy it right now. I've always wanted to try Korean food. Have you tried Korean food? I've eaten out at several Korean restaurants before, but I think Seoul House offers something new. Really? What is it? It serves traditional Korean street food such as kimchi fries, Pajeon pancakes, and Korean fried chicken in mixed Korean and English styles. Yummy! What's the specialty? The restaurant's best seller is Seoul House chicken or Seoul fried chicken. You're making me hungry. Do you know celebrity chef Park Seo? He's the owner of the restaurant. I see. Where do you want to meet? Let's meet at Times Square. It's between your company and my bank. Okay, when should we meet? Well, 6 p.m.? Okay. Have you made a reservation? Yes. I've booked a table for 3. After eating, do you want to go for coffee? That's a good idea. So we plan to meet at the restaurant tonight and then go to coffee, right? Yes. Hi, Annie. What's up? Hi, Kim. Nothing much. I'm thinking of what to do for the weekends, but I haven't had any ideas so far. Oh, hey, my dad is out of town, so he lets me borrow his car for the whole week. Do you want to go somewhere together? Yeah, of course. That would be awesome. We can drive to Atlantic City to see the beach there. What do you think? That's a great idea. I love surfing and swimming. And I heard Atlantic City has a lot of beautiful beaches. This weather would be perfect for a beach trip. Uh-huh. And we can also stay a bit later to watch the sunset and have some seafood for dinner. Sounds great. I'll bring some beer and snacks and we'll make a day out of it. And now that you talk about it, I'm starting to crave some lobster and grilled oysters. Ha ha ha! Me too! Should we start going on Saturday morning? Yeah, that works for me. I'll pick you up at 8 a.m. then. We should get out early before it gets too hot. Cool, thank you, Kim. Now I'll stop by the supermarket and buy some snacks for the trip. Let me go with you. I also need to buy a new bottle of sunscreen and some other pieces of stuff. Okay, let's go. Hey Emma, wait for us. Hi Kelsey, hi Giselle. Where are you guys going? We just got back from our physics class. Were you at the library? Yeah, I went there to borrow a book for my English class. Oh, hey Emma, have you found a dress for the prom? Oh my god, I completely forgot that our school is organizing a prom this year. When's the prom? It's gonna be next Friday night. Oh no, I haven't got a dress yet. Don't worry, Kelsey and I were just talking. We haven't found our dresses either. Do you want to go shopping with us this weekend? Oh yeah, totally. I don't know what type of dress I'm looking for, so it'd be nice if we can go together. Yeah, of course. You can ask our opinions and we'll help you pick out a dress. Yay, okay. Where are we going? I don't know any place that sells prom dresses. We can go to the shopping mall. My sister said King of Prussia Mall has a lot of clothing stores, so we can try going there. That doesn't sound too bad. We can go by bus. When should we meet? Are you guys free Sunday morning, say at 9 a.m.? I am. Yeah, Sunday is also perfect for me. Should we meet at the bus stop near Trader Joe's? Okay, I'll see you guys then. Bye. Goodbye, Emma. See you soon. Hey, Jamie. What's up? Hey, you guys. Guess what? My poem just got awarded the first prize at our city's poetry contest. Oh, wow. Really? That's wonderful news. That's incredible. Congratulations, Jamie. Thank you all. I seriously didn't think I would get first prize. I'm so happy. You totally deserve that. I read your poem. It's so beautiful. Thank you for always supporting me. Anyway, I'm thinking that we should get together and celebrate. Woohoo! I'm with you. We can throw a barbecue party in my backyard this weekend. I'll also invite Chris, Liam, and some other people from our class. What do you guys think? Great idea. Yeah, that sounds fun. What kind of food should we be making? Let's grill chicken and ribs. Yeah, grilled meat is a must. I'll buy chicken, ribs, and some sausages. Oh, I know, we can also make grilled cheeseburgers. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I'll also make some corn salads. Amber and I will bring some fruit desserts. I'll bring some Coke. Sounds like we've got a lot already. And hey, when are we having the party? What about Saturday at 11 a.m.? I'm okay with Saturday. Me too. Let's meet Saturday then. I'm so excited! Hi, Mom. Hi, honey. How's school today? Today was okay. Hey, Luke, do you have any plans this weekend? No, not really. I planned to play basketball with my friend Nick, but he got sick yesterday, so I guess we're not going anymore. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. No, that's okay. Anyway, your dad and I were thinking that we should go visit Grandma and Grandpa this weekend. Ah, yeah, we should. I haven't been to their house for a while. I miss them. I want to play chess with Grandpa and eat the chocolate cookies that Grandma often bakes. Oh, yeah? Okay, honey, let me give them a call right away. Okay, Mom. Hi, Mom. It's me, Claire. Hi, honey. How are you and Dad? We're all right. I'm sorry I wasn't able to call you guys last week. I had to go on a business trip to Baltimore. Oh, that's okay. How was the trip? We had a meeting with some clients there. It was fine. Anyway, Mom, Phil, Luke, and I want to come over this weekend. Is that okay? Of course. Do you even have to ask? I miss my Luke so much. Luke misses his grandparents a lot, too. He said he missed Grandma's cookies. Come. Either Saturday or Sunday is fine. I'll bake a big batch of chocolate cookies for you guys. Luke will love that. I'll see you tomorrow then, Mom. I love you. Love you, honey. Bye. Anyone has anything fun to do for the weekend? I really don't want to just stay at home and watch TV all day. It's so boring. Oh, right. Do you guys know about the music festival in the City Hall this Sunday? I didn't hear anything about that. Where did you learn about that? I saw a flyer about the event on my way home yesterday. What kind of festival is that? It's a world pop song festival. They'll hold a contest, and there will be many performance sessions. There's even a small fair selling food from different cuisines. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Yeah, many singers and bands are coming from everywhere as well. The festival seems pretty big. Does that sound like something you guys want to do? Uh-huh, that sounds like a lot of fun. When's the festival taking place? I believe the festival is at Sunday at 7 p.m. Can you check the flyer again and let us know how much the tickets cost? Yeah, of course. I'll let you guys know. I remember that the tickets are pretty cheap. By the way, do you guys want to meet in front of the train station and then get to the City Hall from there? Yeah, let's do that. I hope it'll be fun. I hope so too. Hi, Jenny. Come here and sit. Hello. How long have you been sitting here? Tom, Mark, and I just arrived. You look happy. What's up? I just took the final exam. How was your exam? Oh, Gloria, I think I did very well. Wow, congratulations. Thanks. I hope I get a good score. Anyway, how did everyone's tests go? Not so bad, Jenny. Me too, but I couldn't answer all the questions. I left a 1-point question on African history. How about you, Tom? Alright, not great. How did you do? I mean, it could have been worse. I didn't get the grades I need in math and science. Ah, no, bad luck. I don't know. I'm not sure whether to retake math and science or change my plans completely. But I thought you really wanted to do medicine. No, it's what my parents want me to do. Okay, and what do you want to do? You know, I like history and languages. When I was young, I had a dream to become a teacher. Ah, how great! I want to learn about world literature at Cornell University. How cool! After graduation, you'll become a literature teacher. Mark, which college do you want to go to? I want to go to Pasadena City College. I'll learn art and design there. Why do you want to choose this major? Because I'm passionate about art. I've always been obsessed with designing things such as words, logos, and posters. So, do you think you can work as a designer in the future? Obviously. There are many job opportunities related to designing. That's great, and my wish is to become a doctor. Which university will you apply to? I'm choosing between the University of California or Cornell University. I think Cornell University is the best choice. It's ranked 11th best medical school. Alright, I'll think more about it. Jenny, I heard you received an invitation from Yale University. That's great, Jenny. Will you study there? Yes, but I'm going to school next year. Why? I want to travel around the world. Great. I'm very excited. I hear that life in college is very interesting. Oh, it's almost noon. I'm starving. Let's grab a bite. Great. I'm hungry too. What will we eat? Up to you. I prefer not to eat too much meat. How about vegetarian food? There's a restaurant near our school. It's famous for its side dishes. But I'm usually still hungry after vegetarian food. Let me think. But there's a new steakhouse named Steak Plus on Rose Street. Oh, I've heard about it. People said it had a tasty menu. Is the prices reasonable? That restaurant is a little bit overpriced. I think we should eat something reasonably priced. I think so too. Ah! Do you want to eat ramen? Noodles again? Let's eat something else. I want something different for a change. How about pizza? I heard about this really nice restaurant. Which one? Pizza Hut. The pizza and appetizers there are top-notch. Ah, I know it. I've eaten there before. How's the food there? Very delicious. Right. Prices are very affordable. It even has promotions every day. What kind of promotions? Like buy one, get one pizza free. Sound great. Yeah, I also love its interior decoration, which makes customers feel cozy. I heard the service there is quite nice, too. At that pizzeria, I also have a discount voucher. Let's go there. What do you think if we have a cup of coffee after lunch? I don't think it's such a good idea. Me too. I want to take a nap. Why don't you come to my house? Your house? Yeah, we can take a nap, and in the afternoon we'll play video games together. Amazing! My brother just gave me a new PS5. It's great to be able to play with you. Such decisions offline. Okay. What video games will we play? We'll play Dirt 5. It's also my favorite game. What's that game about? It's a very famous racing game. The graphics are very eye-catching and they look real. Right. The game accurately simulates every detail of the track and of each car. In the game, there are many types of vehicles. You can choose whichever car you'd like. You can even choose a racetrack anywhere in the world. Is it difficult to play? Don't worry about it. Mark and I will teach you. Let's play. Mark, do you know what time it is? It's 6 p.m. Do we know if it'll rain in the evening? If it doesn't rain, we'll go to the movie theater to watch a Star Wars movie. Okay, let me see the weather forecast. How does it look? Oh, it'll be raining. We'll have to stay home. So we'll watch a movie at home. What kind of movie do you like? I really enjoy action movies, horror movies, and comedies. Do you like watching movies? I'm a typical movie fan, but I don't have the same opinions as you. I like horror movies, though. And I like romantic movies. It's hard to decide what movie we want to watch. Do you know the movie When Harry Met Sally? I know it. It's a classic movie. People always recommend seeing the movie at least once. It's a romantic comedy movie. What's the content of the movie? The film revolves around the story of Harry and Sally. They first meet on a trip from the University of Chicago to New York. Then they fall in love? Yes, the film has beautiful scenes of New York City. Okay, let me turn my computer on to watch the movie. It's an interesting movie. I know you guys will love it. Gosh, I can't believe how late it is. I really have to be going. Oh no, it's almost 11 p.m. After the college entrance exam, let's meet again. Of course. Do you want to have a small party that day? Okay. Later. See you around at school. Bye, Tom. Bye. What do you enjoy doing in your spare time? Well, I do quite a lot of sports, actually. I enjoy going swimming. Wow, so interesting. How much time do you have each week for doing these things? I go swimming every day after I finish my work. There's a very good pool just around the corner from my office. How about you, James? Do you have a lot of free time? To be honest with you, I work quite hard at the moment, so I don't get a lot of free time, unfortunately. I just have free time on the weekend. What do you like to do on the weekends? On the weekends, I like to cook and invite friends around for dinner. As you know, I'm a big fan of cooking programs, and often try to copy the recipes. And sometimes, I'm really into cycling. Oh, really? Besides going swimming, I like cycling too, by the way. Who do you go cycling with? Sometimes on my own, sometimes with a friend. You should come with us next time. Thanks. That sounds great. Are you watching Titanic, Lucy? Yeah, you know this movie? Of course, it's a classic movie. Exactly, I've already seen Titanic 3 times. You seem to like watching movies, right? Definitely, I'm a movie freak. For me, watching movies is an excellent way to unwind. Moreover, my friends are really into films, so it's interesting to spend time together. Sounds great. What kind of movies do you like the most? I love watching all genres. I try to absorb and enjoy as many kinds of film as I can, whether it be the blockbuster Avengers Endgame, Iron Man, or comedy drama musicals such as Glee. That's great. Do you watch a movie with subtitles? No, I don't need subtitles because I want to improve my English. How often do you watch films? Well, I'm quite busy, but I manage to see about 1 or 2 films a week at home. After a long day of studying, I love snuggling up on the sofa and watching a film to relax. I tend to do this on Friday and Sunday evenings with my friends. So interesting. What about you, Kate? What do you do in your free time? Unlike you, I like to play tennis in my spare time. Cool. Playing sports will help you exercise your strength. Yeah, I know. How often do you play tennis? I play tennis as soon as I have free time. If you're free, we'll play tennis this weekend. Of course, sounds like a good idea. See you next week. How are you doing? I'm okay. And you? I'm doing okay too. Do you usually have weekends off? Same like other companies. I usually have 2 days off, which is Saturday and Sunday. But whenever a new project starts, I have to work overtime, even over the weekend. So what do you usually do if you get a break? Like usual, I often go shopping in the shopping mall with my mom all morning. In the afternoon, I'll take my dog for a walk. Do you often hang out with friends? Of course. Occasionally Saturday night, I'll go out to eat or drink coffee with a few of my friends. What about Sunday? Sunday is always a great day because I can do whatever I want. I sometimes go out to go swimming. If it rains, I'll stay at home and watch one of my favorite movies. It's a lazy day for me. How do you feel when you have free time? The weekend is a good time for me. It refreshes my mind after a week's hard work. Me too. I always look forward to Saturday and Sunday. Welcome to our sports news today, Tom. I'm so glad to be invited here today. As everyone knows, you have conquered Mount Whitney in California. That's right. How long have you been climbing the mountain? It's been about 5 years. Incidentally, 5 years ago, on a flight to New Zealand, I watched the film Everest, in which adventurers conquer the mountain in a blizzard. It made me immediately want to start climbing. So the movie inspired you, right? Exactly. What is the height of the highest mountain you have conquered? It would be Mount Whitney in California, the highest in mainland America, at 4,421 meters. That's great. I admire you very much. And when do you usually go climbing a mountain? My friends and I formed a climbing team. We're all freelancers, so we usually have a lot of free time. We usually spend the whole month of December climbing. Is it difficult? I think it's very difficult. I think the altitude, awful weather, and punishing temperatures all pose a serious threat to those who want to summit the mountain. What difficulties did you face? My biggest difficulty when climbing is about temperature. I remember at that time the temperature dropped to negative 20 degrees. There was also a blizzard. That's terrible. Is it very dangerous? Yes, it is very dangerous for us. If we weren't careful, we would have been swept away by the blizzard. What an interesting talk show. Thank you for joining. OMG, my team has a new project again. We are always busy. I have to work overtime until 8 p.m. Oh, that's bad. I don't even have time to make dinner for my family. How about you, Lisa? Do you have enough time to cook? Yes, I have enough time to prepare a hearty dinner for my family. Wow, how do you manage your time? Well, I'm quite busy, but I manage 1 or 2 hours preparing dinner. After a long day of working, I love cooking for my son and my husband. As you know, I am a big fan of cooking programs, and often try to copy the recipes. Are you tired of having to do too much? I don't see it that way. Cooking helps me relax after a long day, and cooking delicious food with my kids and husband makes me very happy. Do you cook dinner alone? Nope. Every day I'm in charge of cooking. My husband washes the dishes, and my son tidies at the table. Aw, your family is so happy. Hi, George. You look so sleepy. I didn't sleep enough, Laura. What happened? Did you get up early this morning? Not really. Last night my friends asked me to go out and we all had some beers. I was actually quite happy this morning. I didn't have a hangover. What about you? Well, I actually woke up this morning quite early. I couldn't sleep, so I was a little annoyed. What time did you get up? I guess around 8 o'clock. That's not early. I was thinking it would be around 5 or 6 a.m. That is really early to me. I went to bed at 3 o'clock. I thought you were an early bird. You're wrong. I'm a night owl for sure, so I usually don't go to bed until about 3 a.m. I find it difficult to go to sleep early. Don't you have to go to work? I'm on my summer holiday now. If I have class from the first period every day, I'll have to get up at about 7:30 or 8 a.m. So I'll probably sleep earlier. It's really challenging for me, you know. I try to go to bed early, 10 o'clock, 11:30, before midnight, and I try to get up early, 6:30, 7, before 8, but it doesn't always work. What about you? What time do you often go to bed? Well, I usually wake up, maybe 6 or 7 in the morning, but I don't get up straight away. I stay in bed for a while, maybe read a book or something, check my phone messages, and I get up at maybe 7:30, 8. On the weekend, I often get up at 6 to go to the park with my father. We go jogging together. You're living a very healthy life. What about during the holiday? If it's a day off, I get up at 9 or 10, and in the evening, I usually go to bed around 10, 11, sometimes 12. Do you need an alarm clock to wake you up, or do you just wake up naturally every day? I actually have this kind of special mental ability. I feel like it's a bit weird. I thought that everybody can do this, but I found out it's not the case. But I can wake up exactly the minute I want, at any time. That's amazing! Even though I wake up kinda easily, I can't wake up at a routine time. So I usually set the alarm on my phone, and I bought 2 alarm clocks as well. That'll usually get me up. So, if I have to get up at 6:14 before I go to bed, I can say to myself, okay, get up at 6:14, and I'll wake up at 6:14 exactly. How do you do that? Tell me, please. Yeah, I don't know how. I guess my brain can just keep time. When I tell people this, sometimes they think, oh, come on, that's not true. But really, ever since I was a kid, I can just tell myself what time I want to wake up, and I'll wake up exactly at that time. That's really quite amazing. I wish it was that way for me, but it's not. Yeah. You know what's weird? Because I don't use alarm clocks. What do you mean? I can't like an alarm clock. The idea, actually. I can't have a deep sleep if I know that it's going to ring and wake me up. An alarm clock is like somebody pouring cold water on you, you know? Yeah, I'm always paranoid about being late, so that's why I set 3 just in case one doesn't go off. But I can sleep any time of the day. Wow, you really do like sleep. It really doesn't matter what occasion or type of day, it's very easy for me to fall asleep for as long as whenever. So that's why I need to have as many things to wake me up as possible, because I could sleep 12 or 14 hours and not wake up. So, do you take naps? Usually an hour. I found out if I go over an hour, then that's the danger zone, because then if you sleep 2 or 3 hours, you wake up and then you're just groggy for the whole day. And if I sleep a lot during noon, when I wake up, I usually have headaches. So now I'm trying not to take naps. Can you sleep with the light on? Yes, I can sleep in any situation. Light, noise, standing, sitting up. It never matters to me. I can still sleep. Wow, so you're definitely a deep sleeper. I'm so jealous of that. Just a tiny bit of noise or a little bit of light and I just can't sleep. And actually, I probably only get an average of 5 hours of sleep a night. But I do sometimes take naps. Yeah, not for too long. I mean, I can't sleep forever, but 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, then my body naturally wakes up. The apartment I lived at before was incredibly crazy because there was a rooster outside, and it didn't do what it was supposed to do. Like normal, when the sun comes up, the rooster is supposed to go, or whatever. But this thing did it at 1 and 2 in the morning. It used to drive me nuts. So I used to always wake up at 2 because I'd hear this rooster go, and I just wanted to kill that bird. Did you go to sleep? I mean, back to sleep after that. Yeah, of course I went back to sleep. But the bird would wake me up regularly. Yeah, no roosters here. Sarah? Oh my god, it's Miley from high school. How are you? Oh, hi, Miley. I'm good. Long time no see. How are you doing lately? I heard you went to New York University. Yeah, I'm good. When did you move here? I just moved here last month. I just got a job downtown. Oh, that's great. Congrats. I'm sorry for not keeping in touch. I'm so busy with school and work. Oh, don't worry. Now that we both live in the same city, we can hang out sometime. Sure. Oh, look, Sarah, it's snowing. Ever since I moved here, I've always gotten excited whenever I see snow. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen snow. It's so beautiful. I wish we had snow in our old town. I know. The forecast said it was going to be a very cold day with snow flurries in New York. Look at the snowflakes settle on the street. Maybe after tonight, the street will be covered by a light dusting of snow. I'm so excited to build a snowman or have a snowball fight. Is that too childish? It's okay, Sarah. I like it too. I love how the snow makes everything look so magical. But a snowstorm can be scary. Have you ever been stranded in a snowstorm, Miley? Yes, actually, I have. Last December, my roommate and I were driving to Minnesota to celebrate Christmas with his family. When we almost got there, there was a sudden blizzard, and we got stuck in the middle of a big pile of snow. There was so much snow, and so many clouds that we couldn't see properly, and the wind was very strong. Oh, you must have been so scared. So how did you get out? Thank God my friend had a shovel in his trunk. We had to dig snow and ice away from the drive tires. We wanted to free up a few feet in front of and behind the tires so we could move the car back and forth. And after 3 hours of pushing and shoving, we were able to drive away and we decided to wait in a cafe for the snowstorm to end. That sounds terrifying! How can these cute snowflakes be so dangerous? Of course, not everyone likes snow. While some people look out of their window in the morning at the new fallen snow and see a winter wonderland, others see freezing temperatures, travel problems, and general misery. What about you? Honestly, I don't like winter. I miss the sunny weather back in Miami. I think spring is the most beautiful season. It's not too hot, not too cold. And beautiful flowers and blossoms are popping up everywhere you go. All the trees have a fresh green look. I think so too. But while you're here, you should enjoy the snow and we can go skiing sometime. That's a great idea. Maybe next weekend? Yes, sure. By the way, I have to go to school now. It's nice to see you again, Sarah. See you next week. Bye, Miley. Later. Hello, is this Lucy? Yes, it's me. Who's this? It's Nick. We met yesterday at the bar, remember? Oh, hi. What's up? So, there's a concert at the beach tonight, and I think it'd be enjoyable if we went together. Are you asking me out? Yes, I want to go with you, and I think it's going to be a great time. Sure. Oh, but wait, I think it's gonna rain tonight. But it's still sunny and bright outside. I think the storm won't come until tomorrow. Oh, okay, sure. So, tonight, right? Yeah, I'll pick you up at 8 p.m. Okay, see you then. Oh, I can feel some rain on my head. Should I be worried? No worries. I brought an umbrella, and also I think it's just drizzling a little. I don't know. The forecast calls for scattered showers. I think we should go before it starts raining heavily. Okay, let's go to the bookstore down the street and stay inside until the rain lets up. Look, Nick, it's really coming down out there. It's pouring rain. Luckily we got here in time or else we would be soaking wet. I don't like this rainy season. I prefer winter. From skiing and snowboarding in the mountains to curling up by the fire and enjoying some hot chocolate, there's never a shortage of things to do in the winter time. Oh, personally, I love this season. It's my favorite. Rain brings out the most beautiful scenery. Trees are greener, more flowers are in bloom, lakes and waterfalls are most alive. From my experience, the rainy season is the best time to travel. How about snow? Do you like snow? No, I hate snow. It can be slushy, dirty, and also dangerous. When there's a lot of snow leaving you pretty much indoors for 3 to 4 months, the heating bill can get so high. Good points. Anyway, I think the rain's stopping. We should go before it starts to rain again. And I'm sorry that we couldn't stay to watch the whole concert. It's okay. I had a really good time here at this bookstore with you.
Hi, I wonder if you can help me. I certainly will try. What can I do for you? Well, it's my first day here in Sydney and I would like some advice on the local tourist spots. We offer a wide range of tours. Have a look at these leaflets and see if there's anything you like. What's the wildlife part like? Oh, well, it's very good. If you don't have time to see the wildlife in its natural habitats, you should try it. What animals do they have there? Let's see. They have kangaroos, koalas, possums, wombats, and emus. There's a lot. I like wildlife, so that's one place I should visit. Does the leaflet say that that place is a koala sanctuary too? Yes, New South Wales has a lot of bushfires in the summer. Yes, I remember reading about one in the newspaper not very long ago. A lot of koalas are made homeless when the forests are burned down. The sanctuary rehomed them. Well, it's nice to know that the money goes to a good cause. Obviously, it's not just koalas. A lot of other animals are either killed or injured too in the fire. Okay, this is another place on my list of places to visit. There's a bus that goes there every morning at 9 a.m. Would you like me to book a place for you? Yes, I'll go tomorrow. Will the bus pick me up from the hotel? Yes, just wait at the reception and they'll call you. Are there many things to see closer to the hotel? Yes, here is a map of the area. It's yours to keep. Thank you. I'd like to take a walk around. Where should I start? Well, the hotel is located here, quite near the boat quay. Right around the corner is the weekend market. It's open right now. You could start there. Yes, thank you, I will. And after that? Across from the boat quay is the Opera House. You can take a tour of the complex. That sounds good too. What shows are on at the moment? Well, here is the leaflet containing all the performances this month. You can check for the available seats at the booking office while you're there. Thank you very much for all your help. I'd better go now before the market closes. No problem, sir. I'm at this desk every day should you need any other advice. Goodbye and have a great day. Thank you. How much are these t-shirts? The adult sizes are $10 each, and the children's sizes are 6. I can buy some for my niece and nephews. I can give you a discount. 3 shirts for $15, okay? Okay, that sounds like a good bargain. What sizes do you want? Well, my niece is 8 years old, and the twins are 5. Which designs do you want? Well, my niece would love this koala t-shirt, but I'm not sure about the boys. Yeah, maybe the kangaroos? What colors would you like? Okay, I have an orange koala t-shirt and a blue and red kangaroo t-shirt. That will be $15. $15. Here you are. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, I'm interested in seeing a ballet performance. Oh, well, we have Mirror Mirror showing at the moment. It's a performance based on the story of Snow White. That sounds good. Can you show me the show times? Yes, let's see. We have evening performances at 7 during the week and on weekends, and we have matinees that begin at 4. Do you have any seats available for an evening this week? This week, let me check. Yes, what day would you like? Tuesday, please. Okay, and would you like to sit in the stalls or on the balcony? The balcony, please. Okay, that's 1 ticket for Tuesday's performance of Mirror Mirror. You have a seat on the balcony, and I'll see if I can get you as close to the front as possible. Okay, that's $78. There you go. Okay, and here's your ticket. I hope you enjoy the show. Thanks. Oh, can you tell me the way to the art museum? Yes, just go out the door, take a ride, go around the botanical gardens, and you should see the art museum right in front of you. Okay, thanks. I hope I don't get lost. Don't worry, there are signs along the way. Good, I'll probably need them. Thanks. Bye. Bye.
Mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? It's the new girl. Hello, I'm Rose. Come in. It's so good to see you, Rose. I'm Layla Johnson. Pleased to meet you, Mrs. Johnson. Welcome to the Johnson family. I come from Madrid. Oh, no. Welcome to the Johnson family. My family is in Spain. Yes, I know. You must be tired after your long journey. Sorry, I didn't understand. My English is not very good. You must be tired after your journey. Yes, very tired. Very long journey. Yes, well, let's sit down together. Thank you. Is everything all right? Everything is all right, Mrs. Johnson. No, you can call me Layla. All right, thank you, Layla. You're part of the family now. Part of the family? Yes, my family, my brother, Oh, me. I have 4 brothers. 4 brothers? Wow, well, that's nice. They're big boys. Really? What about sisters? I do also have 3 sisters. Oh dear, that's too many. My family is very big. Many people. Yes, Rose, that's nice. You have a big family. I have a small family. Now an extra person. Me. Yes, Rose, you're one of the family now. Thank you, Layla. That's nice. Well, now it's tea time. Oh, good. 1 cup of tea, 2 cups of tea. Yes, that's right. I'll take your bags to the room, then go into the kitchen. What heavy bags? Yes, many bags. No, I said heavy. Heavy bags. Oh, yes. Heavy, very heavy bags. Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh, good morning. You're up early.
Yes, I'm looking for my...
For your keys?
Yes.
They're here.
Thank you, Liam.
Do your classes start today?
No, I start classes on Wednesday. I'm looking for a job today.
Oh, it's a good idea to get the paper early. Can I make you some tea?
Do you have coffee?
Sorry, I'm not sure if we have coffee. Let me have a look.
Darling, good morning. Good morning, Layla. What a clever girl. You're doing morning exercises. Oh, yes. Did you sleep well?
Very well. Sorry, no coffee. Maybe we should add it to the shopping list.
Oh, yes. Tell me what you need. I'm going shopping with my sister Clara. Oh, coffee would be nice. Well, what are your plans for today, sweetheart?
She's job hunting. She's looking for a part-time job.
How industrious! Well, a pretty girl like you will have no trouble finding a job.
Here's the paper.
Thanks.
And look, there's one. It's here in Kensington. Video store on the high street.
Young person with excellent communication skills. That's perfect.
And afternoon shifts Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Where is the high street? Just make a left at the top of our road onto Hornton, and then make another left onto the high street. The store is on your right, next to the tube station.
The tube? I'll walk you up there, okay?
Thank you. That's very kind of you. My brother's a gentleman.
Go get ready and I'll meet you downstairs in 15 minutes, okay?
Okay. Well, good luck, my dear. Have a nice day. Thanks. You too, Layla. I'll see you in a little while. Bye. Bye-bye. Can I help you? Yes, what size is this shirt? Let's see. A small. What size do you want? A medium. This is a medium. Thanks. Where can I try it on? Changing rooms are over there. Thank you. How is it? It's fine. How much is it? $34.99.
Do you take American Express?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Jane.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm really sorry about the coffee.
That's okay. It's late. Our meetings are at 12:30.
We can take a taxi.
Okay. Do you like the shirt?
Well, yeah. It's exactly the same as the other one.
The same? It's completely different.
Sorry.
Typical man.
Layla, can I ask you something?
Yeah, what?
Would you like to have dinner with me tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah. You see, it's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. I'm sorry, but I can't have dinner tonight. I'm busy.
Oh. How about Friday night?
Friday? Well, okay.
Do you know a good restaurant?
Let me think. Do you like Italian food?
I love it.
Well, there's a new Italian restaurant. We can go there.
Good idea. Taxi!
Can I help you? How much is that t-shirt? It's $15.60. Sorry, how much did you say? $15.60. And how much are those mugs? The big mugs are $10.25 and the small ones are $8.75. Can I have a big mug, please? Sure. Here you are. Anything else? Do you have birthday cards? Sorry, we've only got postcards. Oh, well, just the mug then. That's $10.25. Here you are. Have you got the 25? Oh, yes, here. Thanks. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Hi, Layla. Wow, you look great. Nice dress.
Oh, thank you. This is for you, for your birthday. I bought you a little present. Oh no, I hope it isn't broken.
It's a mug. It was a mug. Thanks, Layla.
I don't believe it. I'm sorry, Jane.
No problem. It was really nice of you.
Okay, I'll get you another one tomorrow.
Don't worry. Did you call a taxi to go to the restaurant?
No, I have my car outside. Come on, it's time to go. I booked the table for 8 and I'm not sure exactly where the restaurant is.
Hey, Layla, relax. This isn't working. This is a night out.
Sorry, I'm a bit stressed today. Okay, let's go.